Hello YouTube, it's Chris, CW62. It's been a little while since I've done a video. It's the 20th of January right now. I finished the 31 videos in 31 days, and I gotta tell you, it took a lot out of me, a lot more than what I thought it was going to. And I kind of stressed myself out making Christmas gifts. I worked right up until Christmas Eve to get some gifts done in order to have them underneath the tree. But I belong to a couple of scroll sawing groups on Facebook, and some of the people have bought the Win 16-inch variable speed scroll saw, which is the one I have here. And I told them that I would do a full video on how I converted what I did to convert the blade holders over to pinless blades. And I did, I think it's either 3 or 4 short videos during my video challenge that I did, but here's the in-depth video that I said I was going to make. Now what these are here, they're upside down just to show you. They're the blade holders that came stock on the saw when I bought it. These will hold pinned blades, and they allow you to put the blade in either straight or hook it up on the side over here, and so that you can saw on the table the long width instead of just the 16-inch, so you can get a deeper cut. These were held on by a hex head screw, and I had to take these off in order to put the other blade holders on. Now these are the pinless blade adapters that originally came with the saw. I've never used them, but from what I understand is there's a slot right there. You have to put your pinless blade in it, tighten it down, and you put one on each end of the blade, and then you hook them with this part right here. You have to hook them into the blade holders that originally came set on the saw, or it came installed on the saw. And I understand that it is quite a balancing act and a royal pain in the rear end to do that. So I did some research, and I found out that there is a better adapter that Win makes for it, and I will show you the adapter, and I'll tell you where I ordered it, and I'll give you the part number. Now the adapters that I showed you, the second set, they came with the scroll saw. They're the ones that they give you to go with pinless blades. And I found these adapters by watching a Steve Good video. He had talked about them, and he said that he had ordered them from Win Products. They're an upper and lower blade holder. I think it's just online called an upper blade holder, but they're for the Win 3920 scroll saw, which I believe is the 18-inch variable speed scroll saw. The part number is 39208-031. Again, that's part number 39208-031, and you need 2 of them. So I ordered 2 of them, and then I also ordered 2 hex head socket screws that were they're metric, and they're 4mm by 16mm long, I believe. And everything comes on the Win. You have to use an Allen wrench, and I have nerve damage in my hands. Okay, now what you have to do is, like I said, they come with an Allen wrench, and I don't like using Allen wrenches because I have nerve damage in both of my hands. And what you do is you take the blade holder off that came stock, and there we go. You put this one on, and you put your screw, I'm going to use the Allen wrench as a pointer. You put your screw in here, and then you have to get a screw to put in here to tighten it down after you put your blade in the slot right there. And you have to make sure that you align these on your upper and lower arms on your saw so that they hold your blade in place so that you don't cut your wood at an angle. Now I had 2 of these. I don't know where the other one is, but they're a little thumb turn that are 4mm, and they fit in there. And I tried them, and I just couldn't seem to get it tight enough. So what I did was I ordered from Amazon. I'll show you here. I ordered from Amazon a pack of these thumb screws. They're longer, which I like because it gives you a chance to get a little more torque on them. And the thing is, again, because of the nerve damage I have in my hands, I just didn't get the blade tight enough. I would go to tension it, and the top blade holder would pop off. And I'd have to go all through the process again of a car going by right now. Sorry about that. I'm filming outside because I really don't have room inside my garage to do work. And that's another reason why it's taking so long, is I've had to wait for the weather to be decent enough to come out and film. But I just couldn't get it tight enough, even like with the other ones. So what I ended up doing was I went to Tractor Supply and I bought hex head screws. Now these are 4mm in diameter, and I believe they're 27mm long. I really don't remember. And the ones that I got from Amazon, I got 6 of them for like $4. And these, I got 6 of these. I bought 2 different lengths, and the one bag only came with 4. They were 4 by 16, and I wanted to go a little bit longer, so I bought these, and they were 4 by 27, I believe. And the 16-inch long ones, I got 4, and I think they were $1.97. And the 27mm long ones, I got 6 of them, and I think they were $2.09. But this is what I went with. And to tighten them and loosen them, you have to use a 7mm wrench or socket. And I put a 7mm socket on a nut driver, and that's how I do my blade changes now, or loosening and tightening my blades up. And I'll show you what I did to change over. Okay, now your saw is going to come with this side plate on it, and what you have to do, it has this little holder here where you can put you can put hold your saw blades in. Well, what you have to do is you have to remove it. It comes with a screw up here at the front, and then you have to open this up to get to this screw here, and you have to take your side plate off. Now, I put my screws back in the hole just so that I wouldn't lose them. I got one here, and then the one up here. And I put the screws back in just so that I wouldn't lose them, but I don't have any intentions, and don't do what I'm about to tell you. I don't have any intentions on putting that side plate back on, because you have to remove it every time you want to access your lower blade holder to change your blades out, whether you break a blade or switch over. So I just left it off as a convenience, but like I said, don't do what I do, because there are moving parts under here. This moves here. This is what causes the blade to go up and down, and you could get your finger or something caught in there, and it could be very detrimental. So don't do what I said I do, okay? You got to make that decision on your own. Okay, I got to tip my saw up so that you can see the lower blade holder. Okay, you can see the blade coming down, and then the lower blade holder is, I'm going to use my nut driver. I got to get my nut driver in there. The lower blade holder is right here, and there's one of the hex head nuts holding the blade in, and you have to tighten that nut up. After you put the blade holder on, you have to use one of the original screws that came with the original blade holders, and you have to, let me see if I can get my fingers up in there. Right there, that's the original screw. You have to put that back in and make sure that this blade holder is aligned with this arm right here, and so that it's straight, so that you cut straight. And then you can put your hex head screw or your Allen wrench screw, your cap screw, whatever you want to use in there to tighten it down to hold your blade in place. Okay, I'm going to put the saw down, then we'll go up to the top of the saw.